Welcome back to Soda City Live. The South Carolina Philharmonic will be presenting the 11th anniversary of Tasting Notes. The event serves as the orchestra's signature fundraiser, featuring wine and food to help raise funds to support the organization's artistic, education, and community outreach programs. Joining us today with more is Robin Halliburton, Development Director, and Thomas Hardenberg from Motor Supply, the Executive Chef. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
Oh my goodness, I'm glad you're here. I'm drooling already at the food and the drink we have, but Robin, I'm going to start with you. For people who aren't familiar with the incredible fundraiser of Tasting Notes, tell me what Tasting Notes is.
Tasting Notes is a celebration. It's a celebration of, I like to think, Columbia. We have incredible music that the orchestra produces. We have incredible outreach programs, and we have wonderful partnerships with restaurants like Thomas and Motor Supply, Bourbon, Mio's, Koa's, just so many out there. And we, a few years ago, well, 11 years ago, we realized, you know what, our folks really enjoy wine and food, so let's do it. And 11 years later, it's going strong.
It's going strong, and it is a favorite. Last year, the event sold out pretty darn fast.
Yes.
So get your tickets fast. You've been involved with this, event for a couple years. How has it evolved?
It's grown, but I like the fact that we continue to have partnerships with the restaurants, with the wineries, with local organizations, because that's really what it's about. It's about working together, making our community better, bringing awareness to the education and outreach programs that we do, the concerts on stage. So we're thrilled to be able to do this.
And a combination of so many different communities too. We're celebrating music, we're celebrating dance, which we're going to get to a little bit later, a little tease for something later. But we also are talking about the food and the drinks. Thomas, I'm going to go to you. So you are the executive chef over at Motor Supply.
I am,
People have never been to Motor Supply. Tell me what you guys have got over there.
So we change the menu constantly, twice a day for lunch and dinner. We just play around with whatever the farmers around us can bring us, and we play around with it. Put out the best food that we can.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you have for us today? This drink looks so complex, so many things.
So this drink by our bar manager Cass, it's called I'll Have the Popcorn. So it's a popcorn infused vermouth.
Wow.
With some bitters, little red wine vinegar.
Did you come up with this?
No.
Okay. It's so
layered. So we were playing around with the dish I'm doing for Tasting Notes, which we'll have here shortly.
Yes.
This one has honey in it as well.
Yum.
And so this is the base with the popcorn infused, and then it'll have the popcorn dust rim.
I wanted to talk about the popcorn dust. This is really just finely grated popcorn.
Yeah, exactly.
That's insane. Who would have thought to put that in a cocktail?
So it's good for you, right?
It's literally healthy.
It's healthy
for your Friday.
Absolutely.
So,
yummy.
Should
we take a little taste?
Yeah, y'all go for it.
I mean, I don't want to be rude.
TGIF.
Absolutely,
Cheers, Robin.
yes.
Gotta get a little salt.
I tried one earlier, so don't worry about me. But then we have,
wow.
That's fantastic.
Oh, that's so good. It's super light too.
It
I
is.
was thinking with so many of the flavors that it would be heavy, but it's not.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's delicious.
Yeah, you get a little of the popcorn, a little of the honey.
Yeah, no, really, really sweet and simple. Okay, we have a delicious sip. Now we got to talk about the bites.
Okay.
What else do we have?
So we're doing chicken and mushroom meatballs.
Yum.
So ground chicken from Joyce Farms up in North Carolina. Some maitake mushrooms.
Okay.
Which are coming out of the Low Country right now.
All right.
And just a bunch of herbs in there. Everything's from South Carolina.
Yum.
Made those into meatballs and did a burnt honey and truffle vinaigrette.
Yum.
And they'll be dipped in that, and then a little puffed rice as well for some texture. And that's what we got.
Okay,
So
yeah,
you wanna
I think
try
we should
it? I have
definitely
it
take a
right
look.
here.
Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
that sounds mouth-watering. And there's going to be so many foods, really, for any palate. So,
Absolutely, and we want to celebrate, like I was saying earlier, we have such great relationships with restaurants in Columbia, and we want to showcase the talents of all of their chefs. So this is a great opportunity to do that. And there's a little something for everyone. So if you're gluten-free, if you're vegetarian, if you're vegan, all of those things, they offer a little bit of everything for everyone.
And what's important to know, your ticket includes everything.
Everything,
All the food, all
everything.
the drinks.
Absolutely. All the food. We partner with the School of Hospitality. They have an advanced wine class. So the students there learn about the wines that are going to be served. So they come and talk to you about the region
There's
where
an
it was
educational
all
aspect,
the
yeah.
So it's a lot of fun.
And we have to talk about the music.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, the
yeah.
music. Who's going to be performing?
So we have Reggie Sullivan. He's going to be performing this year, and each year we try and showcase somebody different in our community
Yeah.
because we do. We've got so many fabulous musicians. The Philharmonic musicians will also be there, not playing, but it's a great opportunity. They're off the stage, so you get to talk
your
to them.
questions,
Ask your
yes.
questions, exactly. So they're going to be there. We also have the Steel Pan Band from Dreher High School. They're
Yep.
going to be there. We've got just a lot of different folks.
And speaking of different folks, I want to invite my beautiful friend,
Oh,
Miss
yes.
Rebecca Faith Warthen from the Kola Samba Explosion. Bring it over here. So Kola Samba Explosion has actually been involved here. Thomas, come stop with me. Has actually been involved for last year as well.
Yeah.
So
last year was their first year.
Talk to me about what they can experience. Obviously, incredible outfits.
Absolutely. So one of the things that's very exciting about the Philharmonic is that all of the staff members, we are all musicians and artists, and this is Rebecca, and she is one of our development staff members. She is incredible and an incredible dancer. So the Kola Samba Explosion is going to be there performing, and it's just amazing. It's so much fun, and I'm thrilled that they're going to come back and join us.
You look so beautiful.
Yes.
I know you don't have a mic, you can't say anything, but this is absolutely amazing, and Kola Samba Explosion will be out there. Thank you for showing us all of this. So, we're going to pull those details up on the screen. Thank you so much. Guys, the 11th anniversary of Tasting Notes for the South Carolina Philharmonic is coming up Monday, March 31st from 6:30 to 9:30 at the South Carolina State Museum. Tickets are $125 per person or $200 per couple, and you can visit the South Carolina Philharmonic for more
Yes,
information. Thank
absolutely.
you both so much for being here,
Thank you for
sharing
having
your
us.
craft. We are so excited
Thank
about
you.
this, absolutely. And we're also going to have that information up on our website. Do you guys want to take a bite of the meatballs? Can you guys maybe? I unfortunately can't eat meatballs. I have an allergy, but
Again, if it helps you,
I'm begging, please.
I can do this.
Take a beautiful bite.
It's not going to be really pretty, but
You're good. I mean, it smells delicious. I know, I'm sorry. Now, I'm sure it's warm. I just put you guys on the spot. But I will say, you can smell the honey and all the little flavors, that are in there. So I'm sure it tastes absolutely delicious. But good to know that people, if you do have a dietary restriction, sorry, if you do have a dietary restriction, they will have options for you as well. All right, guys, we have so much more fun after the break. We'll see you in a bit.